What's something that changed, disappeared because of COVID that still hasn't returned? My social battery. Sense of time is fucked up. Like if I skipped 3 years of my life. We are experiencing higher than normal call volume. The wait time at your local emergency department is 4 hours 53 minutes. Are you sure you need to be here? House prices seem like they'll be forever unattainable now. Me giving a shit about my career. There was a wonderful hobby shop in the town I live in. Sold RC vehicles, high-quality model kits, supplies, model train stuff, hosted MTG tournaments, Warhammer, etc. Really nice place. It was run by the nicest guy and some of his friends. It's gone now. Makes me really sad. I bought all my hobby stuff from him. Now I have to either drive 2 hours if I want to buy from a locally owned store, or I need to buy from online. People's patience. 24-hour stores and restaurants. There are probably way less than half as there used to be. 24-hour Walmart. I've worked nights for years and Walmart at 3 a.m. is no longer an option, at least nowhere near my house. Cool hobbies that people picked up got left behind due to people going back to the normal life of working and traffic. My business of 17 years. I'm still working on getting over it. I had no idea that I would grieve it. We are experiencing higher than normal wait times. Yeah, right, you just didn't rehire the same amount of people you laid off. Now it doesn't matter when you call, you're looking at a multi-hour wait. Businesses have also been saying that same message for the last 3 years, it's a normal wait time now. My insomniac as being able to do my grocery shopping at 4 a.m. Affordable rent. My job in 2020 and then the company altogether in 2023. My desire to interact WPPL. It's gone. People's mental health. Direct delivery from restaurants. Everything is now being funneled through DoorDash, Uber Eats, etc. I just wanna call the Chinese place and order delivery at a normal price, like the old days. I'm a public high school teacher, and students' attention spans are still very short relative to before. Tip function on every debit machine. Like McDonald's or Booster Juice. All-day breakfast at McDonald's. Stores still close too early. Hard to get a pizza after 10 p.m. sometimes. My sense that in the end everything will be okay. 24-hour diners. Pensive-faced kids these days will never know the bliss of drunkenly eating French toast at 3:30 am after a night out. Edit: I'm in New York and the nearest Waffle House is 100 miles away, so that's not a possibility. My sanity grandma. Private jet flights have gone up x5 globally and they're still going up and up and up. Meanwhile, the airline industry for us regular folks, i.e. the 11% of global population who can even afford to fly economy, has never recovered. The dollar store. Now it's the $1.25 store. There's an underlying hopelessness that I feel almost everyone shares right now. The way people were acting during the height of it seems like it's irreversible psychological social damage that never had us coming together as a society. Even people of faith seem to be concerned. Honestly. People's manners and their reasonableness. I work retail, and the average person has become significantly more needy, entitled, and angry over the last 3 years. It's sad. Normal priced goods. Paperwork, everything is PDF and e-signed now. I don't even see the people I used to get signatures from. Supplantation. Tired face. Basic manners and emotional regulation. Maturity. Seems like people have forgotten how to drive properly. Just this week, some dumb fuck did a left on red at an intersection while I'm going through a green light and nearly T-bones me. Most Myers used to be 24 hours. Now where I go has dressing rooms you can actually use to try on clothes anymore. I feel like the majority of the population not driving during lockdown completely forgot how to drive during that time and have still not managed to remember the basics yet. My daily commute is infuriating. Hotel cleaning service. They all still have signs up that say they aren't doing daily cleanings unless requested to keep staff safe. Total BS at this point. Snow days. Affordability. Rent is ridiculous. Groceries are ridiculous. Gas is ridiculous. My student loan payment will be $200 higher than what it was pre-pandemic. Eating out is expensive, plus so many restaurants are adding on surcharges that you pay in addition to the tip. Concert tickets are ridiculous. Capitalism is grinding us all into the ground. My marriage. Drum with drumsticks. Not sure if it's everywhere, but in Oregon, Goodwill no longer lets you use their dressing rooms to try clothes on before buying. Then they made their return policy so you could only get a store credit instead of a refund. What's spent at Goodwill, stays with Goodwill. Human empathy. The value of $1. Hope for the future. We thought we hit bottom with the pandemic, but everything kept getting worse. My sobriety. Driving ability. Donuts at my workplace. I partially work at a convenience store and we used to sell donuts in a case before the pandemic. Now, the original owners sold the place, but even before that, like a year ago, we haven't gotten them back. Now the only donuts we have are these overpriced packs of 6 little donuts. I hate spending almost $3 on them so much. A lot of places that had self-served things. Like a salsa bar, salad bar, self-served bread. Combo pizza at Costco. My bag of fucks. I work at a store deemed essential, but as soon as everything opened back up and closed into normal, we were told we are worthless pieces of shit again. My bad for going so hard making sure food was stocked, toilet paper and sanitizers went straight to the floor ASAP. Common sense. People just seem to have forgotten how to behave, and lost the ability to apply reason and logic on a daily basis. It's just bizarre. Physical menus at restaurants. I'm sorry, scanning a QR code and then using my phone's display to browse a menu is absolutely the worst user experience for doing that. The screen is just too damn small to quickly peruse a large selection of items across numerous categories. I feel like handshakes are still pretty rare relative to 2019. Human decency. My sense of time. Being kind. It's like people gave up. City nightlife. WTF happened? Since the pandemic, cities that didn't sleep, i.e. Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, etc. are going to sleep at 9-10 p.m. What gives? That and Tim's roll up the rim. App only. No more drooly ripped up lid rims to collect anymore, lol. My ass in the office. You would have to pay me a whole lot of money to work in an office again. Certain strains of influenza disappeared in 2020 and are considered likely extinct. The innocence of thinking most people care about each other and being able to be in public for long periods of time without anxiety. Affordable pricings. Any trust I had in the government to do what was best for the people. We had all-day breakfast at McDonald's for such a short time. Reasonably priced basic needs. Food, water, shelter. What a shitty time to be alive. Common sense decency.